Third time's a charm. Do. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Cave Raiders. I thought it would be fun. I mean, we were in vanilla last Friday, and it was fun because we did toury things. But I thought it would be fun to just start kind of a casual series whenever I want to build something or do something fun on the Cave Raiders series. So this is the Cave Raiders SMP. It is a public vanilla plus, vanilla with sprinkles server. The links to join are in the description below. The address and the Discord. Highly recommend hopping over to the Discord. It's very active and a lot of useful information. So we are up here in a cherry biome near Cherryland. We took a look at this place on our tour last Friday, and I have claimed this little corner of this mountain as a household place, our domicile. I have a horse. What's up, buddy? Horse in a box, like you do. Our nearest region post is right over there. Boop. So that's our home post. We're kind of between home posts on here, if you recall. So there's one over here that looks like it belongs to another base. And then there's one up here. It seems a little far away. So I picked the one that's super close to us. I think I made a slight error. They are 400 blocks apart, not 500. So they're on a 400 block grid, so you can always find one to travel around. But let me show you what I have planned here. And real quick, let me pop up chat so I can say good morning to all my peeps. Live chat popping out. Kirk, my friend, I am late. I had to make sure that the folks on the server knew that I was streaming because I thought that might be rude. Just to stream and not give them a heads up in chat that, keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean. Right? How are you this morning, friend? Are the puppies snuggly? I hope so. I'm rocking Earl Grey this morning because Winnie's not awake yet. I slept. I set my alarm in plenty of time, and then I overslept, kind of. Meaning I snoozed it. And then suddenly I had 11 minutes to get in here and start the stream like you do. Okay, so here's my thought. I have made use of some amazing wool farms over at Dandelion. See them for all your wool needs. And I think what I want to do is turn this little depression here in the side of the mountain into a water feature. Because Winnie can't have a house where she doesn't fish, right? And we're going to talk about color palettes too today. I will get out my Evernote cheat sheet with the palette and we'll try to set down all the blocks that we're using. I'm still not sure I'm happy with the shape. I think what I want to happen, I think I want the water to come right up to the house. Right? As if it was, kind of built and then maybe the pond grew a little bit. And we have, the idea is that we're going to have water flow under here and down that way in a very controlled, lovely built waterfall, right? And then we'll do the same thing over on this side. Probably not to the same scale, but another water feature of some sort, like maybe it'll end down there in a little grotto. So we'll need a little bit of dirt to do some filling in. Back here, I'm happy with this shape. I actually took the time to make circles, etc. And then brought it back around here. And then this is all kind of wonkadoodle. So I think what I want to do after we do a little sleepiness, I think I want to fix the shape of this. And I will show you how to do that. We're going to be drawing circles in Minecraft. That is going to require my shears, which are hiding from me today. We have 0 organization. Maybe they're in a box somewhere. Bueller, there's our wool. That's important. Where are you hiding from me? I'm sure I just shoved them in a in a shulker somewhere that maybe ended up in a box. Possibly. Oh, like maybe the one in my inventory. Yes, that would be it. Aha! No. Darn. Well, there's me mining. I got more resources. A few. I made us a mine shaft. Let's show that off. Real quick. Let me roll some of this up so it fits in our bling bag here. And yeah, so that's where we stand. All my irons come from the iron farm. Woohoo! But we have a crazy amount of copper, which is lovely. Put it in the trailer. Oh, I love you guys. I love everyone in this bar. Okay, so I just made a bubble tower. You know, we do with kelp and whatnot. I managed not to die. It was a close thing. So we have down to about 27, where we found this amazing thing. Kind of want to turn on my shaders so you can see all this better. I'm going to call this lots of potential, right? I had no idea we had something so magnificent underneath our mountain. I'm so happy. I have gathered like 0 resources from here. And then we have another drop that takes us down to diamond level. Bloop. And right into the middle of a mine shaft. Right? So we already have potential XP farms. I have not explored this at all. Maybe we'll do some of that on stream. Boom. Boom. I would like to light up some of it. Because scary. Scary is scary. And if we can find our way back to... You know what? I should mark the... I should definitely mark the drop. So I can find my way back to it. Like if I said... Create a waypoint. Up, down. In... Something easy to see. Because that... No, that's not where I'm standing, though. Delete. Delete. That's where I'm standing. Create waypoint. Up, down. Into beautiful aqua. Okay. That's the chunk we're standing in. Okay, yeah, now I can get back to this if I get lost in the mine. Woo! And I dug a little, like, since 58 is actually the better level. And while I was down here, I found a prize. Look, our own amethyst. Okay, to be fair, I was looking at my map and it showed up. So, you know. But I'm never going to look a map gift horse in the mouth. There's also another spider spawner here. I don't know that we'll do anything with this one. Because it's in the middle of an amethyst. And I would prefer just to gather the resources from that. Not a huge haul from this little mine. We're going to do some mining today, by the way. But at the very least, I thought I had enough wherewithal to spare y'all me going up and down ladders forever. So we have, at least we have the convenience of modern Minecraft. Right? Hi, Time. How's it going, friend? Welcome to the stream. I'm literally just derping around today. I probably won't do any touring other than, hey, here's a farm I'm going to make use of. But I thought it would also be fun to promote. I'm just having too much fun building here. And decided I haven't done a vanilla stream, or vanilla plus, if you will, in so long. Okay, there's my silk touch. There are my shears. I'm just blind. There we go. I'm happy with this, I think, but everything from this point on is not 0.0. I want to actually draw circles here. And I think, yeah, I made this corner pretty good and then fail. So let's go like, I'm just going to cut all of this back so it doesn't interfere in the shape that I think I want. Right. And then we'll fill it in from the back. So if we want to keep this curve the same, we should follow the same pattern. So we have a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 1. So a 3 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1. So that gives us a smooth trend. And then I should probably just do the same thing over here. So our 2 1 2 2 1 2. Oopsie. Yeah, that's good. Even if we lose. And then what did I do? 2 1 2, and then we went back 3 and back 5. I'm sure. Yeah, that might make more sense, actually. So if we did like this, and then we just reverse it. I may want to elongate it. Let's look at it from the sky, because that helps with shapes to get up above them. And not with Elytra, although we will go flying today. At some point. I did finally make some scaffolding. I think this circle needs to be bigger down here, but let's look. If I go up right here and take a look at our magic circles. See? Beautiful circle. I mean, we have the house, right? So that needs to be fixed too. Shenanigans. But we're going to go right up against the house. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, that's too narrow. So we need to go back just a tiny bit further before we start going this way. This is good. That is, because we want kind of, I'm looking for a kidney-shaped pool. You know, Hollywood. So maybe if I elongated this one. I want to keep this 3 2 1 2. I just want it to start further back. So let's just do that. And go 5. And then 2 1 2. That's much better. 1 2 3 4 5. And then there would be 3 and 2 and 1 and the bridge. Haha! It's like magic. Let's see if that makes me happy from the air. Other than right around the house. I was too tired to finish this last night. Yeah, that's nice. Because the two, like, areas are actually different sizes. Which is good. And we're going to dig down just a couple of blocks in here following the current like shape, because I don't want to mess up the shape. Minecraft does a great job making random blocks. And then we're going to use some combination of I really want to use mud and stuff, but we might just start with some stone and cobble and tuft type things. Speaking of stone and cobble and tuft, let's take a look at our building palette for the house. I am going to be building in cherry. Time says, good, happy to see me playing on the server and having fun. Ah, I'm so glad. I am having fun. This is so good. I had a vanilla series. I mean, I haven't done an episode in a few years because I'm very much a modded Minecraft girl now. And I think a huge part of that reason for getting so much more into modded is I think playing vanilla is fun with friends. Really. I was going to talk about this while we went mining today. Let me get our palette. Okay, I got my palette up next to me. We're going to do tuft, stone, gray wool. Okay, we need to go get some of that. And andesite. And what is that? Clay, diorite, something and something. Haha. So, tuft. And we may change it up. We may change it up a bit from what I'm looking at as my inspiration. Da, da, da. What else do I have? There's stone. There's andesite. So we'll look at our palette. It'll be something like this. Andesite wool. That looks like concrete, but what we might do is go to the darker side of the spectrum and say use a little bit of deep slate. Because I like a little contrast. Like, this is a lovely palette that I'm looking at, but maybe I think we might use... Is this too dark? No, I think that's lovely, actually. We might use both the gray and the light gray wool. So this is the base where I have the black. We're going to have a stone, like, foundation, right? But we want it to be, you know, gradiented. I'm not bad at gradients, but I am not as experienced as I would like to be. So I find them challenging and fun. Our bridge is going to be not stone. We'll do something fun because we're doing the cherry blossom, maybe not Asian style. We're probably doing more of a Northern European, like a little bit less medieval, a little more Swiss, maybe. Pointy roof. I want pointy roofs and fun little balconies and ornamental walls and stuff like that. Timelord says he's watched a couple of the videos and it's really complicated. Yes. Yeah, the modded stuff it can be very intimidating. Okay, now for our wooden palette. Of course, we are doing... I guess we'll do it up here, so we can see it. And some of these I don't have yet. So we want to use stripped cherry. We want to actually use the decoration, the side of the log, to give some texture some places. So we'll be using that as a separate kind of building block. We need some pink wool, so we're going to go get pink and light gray wool. And then I need to make some terracotta. So we might go find, I think there is a mesa biome. I have clay somewhere. Possibly. Wow. Or all you're going to hear is Winnie opening drawers. Opening shulker boxes. Maybe I'll turn down blocks. Hold on. Because I have a feeling that might be super annoying after a while. Is that better? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Because I gotta put stuff back, too. That's why I gotta get the house built. Because the lack of organization is making me bananas. Literally, I went to the shulker farm. And have been gifted some, too. And that's where we got those. So I want to make I think the pink terracotta. Let's try it. Oh, I have to do it 8 at a time, don't I? Yes, I do. What's going on? Okay. Da-da-da. While I wait for that, the other block is pink terracotta. Maybe pink coral. That's like, if that were creative, that's a thing. I think we're going to replace that with something else. But pink wool for sure. And then our trim and detailing, this is where I'm a little torn. I would actually like to use not just spruce, but also dark oak. There's a great use of beehives in there as well. And brown wool. Let me write these down. So we need gray, pink, and brown wool. Dun, dun, dun. Wool. Gray, light gray. Pink, brown. Nice. And I need dark oak, which there might be mining involved here today too, because Winnie does not have her act together. There we go. I have spruce, but no dark oak. Okay, we can fix that because Enchanted is in a dark oak forest. So we might cruise over there. Is that pink? I think we want... Is there anything? Is there light pink? Is that a thing? Magenta might be what I'm after. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm after magenta, which is these flowers, right? Let's see. What does the magenta look like? There's also, I believe, a supplier of colored terracotta. We'll do both and see what we like. The magenta, that's bright, isn't it? But not terrible. And with some spruce and spruce accents, if I can get some of these and make a trapdoor and say this would be another part of the palette, right? And I want dark oak and beehives. So I think I snagged a stack of honeycomb from somewhere. Yep, there we go. Amazing. Oh, the no organization is going to lend itself to terrible video, I think. That's okay, we'll live. And wood, if I can remember where it lives. And let's use, I brought some jungle logs from my other base just so I could make beehives out of them. Yeah. And there's a community. So that's a texture, although I want to use the back of it, right? Cool. Very nice, very nice. And this looks like a regular, like not the spruce, but this part of, and not, yeah, I'm going to do stripped, I think. Okay, so we're just missing a little bit of wool and some dark oak. Let's go raid some of that. There's some building and some wool. And I would have thought I'd put... Let's put you in bling and you in mob drop so I can find you again. Where'd I put flowers again? I put hid flowers somewhere. There we go. Bring the shears. Grab some cobblestone. And let's make use of our... Nope, I'm just going to taking the cheap rockets today. Because I just need to get down from the mountain. Right? Let's go to Dandelion and get some wool. And I also want to go into the Nether today and set up our own sheep farm just for wool. And let's head to... Winnie could spell this morning. Dandelion. Because the farms here are real and beautiful, and I need to leave thank you notes. So much fun. The gas flying around. Oh, I should put shaders on. For giggles and googles. Here we go, all the wool of magnificence. Oh, I guess I'll make my own brown wool since I don't see it. Oh no, there it is. So we don't need much. I'm gonna say like 2 stacks. Don't need white. What did I say? Brown, light gray. Boop, boop. Spot region has really good wool too. Oh, I'll have to check that out. And plain old pink. So don't need tons. In fact, let's just put these in here. And they can go spot fill or spot land. Okay, let's go to... I think it's spot land, right? Let's go. Spotville. Oops, okay. Spot land is cool though. Bonk. Let's go to Spotville. Oh, I got you. Hey, the good news is with region posts, look how easy it is to get around on the server. Woo! Spots Wool Emporium. Oh, I should probably like not go in on the minecart. We'll just go here down the pretty bridge. Pets left unattended will be euthanized. Wow. Harsh, sir. Wool is free. Please take only what you need. Time for a creeper farm. Compact if you want access. That's lovely. White. Gray. Light gray. I think we're going to need more pink than I picked up. So we'll grab 2 more pinks. It's amazing. Look at the sheeps. Yeah, this is exactly how I do it with the glass. Only I put shove the glass over the sheep so it makes wool elevators. Is that what's going on here? Does it pop to the top? Or is it underneath them? I feel like it's underneath their feet. Look at all the sheeps. Eat some grass. Just stand here a minute. Large quantities available upon request. Wool donations. Oh, accepted. Nice, nice. Free cooked food. We're good. Thank you, though. This is cool. Very nicely done. Okay, Spotville for the win. Hey, Jasmine. Nameless kitty. I dubbed ye Snowball. And this is Spotville, which we should go take a look at. So we're going to get some like mini tours during streams. I remember when Spot was building the rail between everything. Spotville public stables and rest area. Oh, lovely. Good. Let's take a little nap. Stall 1. Should have brought the horse. I keep forgetting. Is this a person room? Oh, bunk beds. Wow. Okay. Well, I snore, so y'all are SOL. There we go. Nice. I'll add to the steak snacks. There. in case someone needs. I mean, 2 steaks is a pretty good meal, right? Alrighty. So is it just me that I have a survey question for all of the internet? I know that this Minecraft painting is based on a famous painting called like The Wanderer or something. But for me, this 1000% reminds me of the main character of Bleach. Kurosaki Ichigo. Is it just me? Probably just me. I don't know. I may or may not have a poster of one of my favorite characters on the wall. What do we have? Like the cat, free range cat. And many, many, many banners. Wow. Okay. Let's go solve our dark oak problem too. I think probably the sir. No one invited you. Thank you. Let's put these in here. I forgot a shulker box. We can fix that. Let's go to Enchanted. We've been there. But I also know it's in a dark oak forest. And maybe there's some dark oak saplings hanging out somewhere. Yeah, look at that. Needs met. Okay, I think 4, that should be enough to get going. We did some touring around here last week. It's pretty cool. Always remember, if you need to change your size, either to big or small, you can come to Enchanted to do that. Well, this is cute. Somebody else said the dragon had farms we didn't visit. So we went to Ender Lair, which also has links to the Nether. I'm sorry, the End farms. Post office and directory. Dragon's Horde shop. Villager trading and potion shop. I hear them. How goes, peeps? So I do have emeralds and books now. We might want to put... I did a little gearing up. I got some protection 4 on everything. It would be nice. I think I have enough emeralds to buy a few mending books. Let's do that. Ta-da. Home post. Have a snack while we fly. And then hop up here and get my emeralds since I forgot them. And we can drop off our wool while we're here too. Get it out of the ender chest. And into, well, somewhere I won't lose it. I feel like we should also go... I have shulkers I need to make. Let's do that. I feel like we need some wool shulkers. That's a barrel. There's some chests. Chest. Shulker. And if we were really cool, we would give some of these different colors. Like, let's make a pink one. And put some of our building supplies in it. Like so. Maybe the pink and blue wool. Right? So it's not crowding our other stuff. Wow. So many. Ta-da. And the dirt. And let's plant some oak trees. Tree planting. Gotta have them far enough apart that we get good leaf spread. go. And hopefully get our saplings worth back. Once those do a thing. Nice. What else? Where's the other dye that I had? Here's a magenta one. This could be another building resource box. I would just like to be able to carry around. There's a terracotta. Random seeds. Building with Winnie. Dirt, grass. Seeds. Dye. That's what's going in the white one. White wool, I think, is the answer. In fact, let's do all the black and white and gray wool in there. Hello? There we go. There should be enough room. And then I can have this shulker, random. What else? There's more wool. Then I can have that in my pocket to carry stuff. There we go. Go to your home. And how did I end up with so many torches? I think because I was mining. Yes, there. And terracotta counts as building materials, right? And you can go in there, and I will... Oh, you're a shulker. I can't put a shulker in a shulker. That's feature. We'll throw the extra in the bin. Okay, I also need to process some ores while we're running around doing stuff. I did go to the Guardian farm and got us a bunch of sea lanterns. No idea where the others are. I think I ran out of room. And let me make a couple of shulker boxes that are gray. It helps me to have the color coding, right? I can't be alone in that. Let's do a gray and then a light gray. And color code some of these. Like this one to be our blocks. Yeah, and this one. Maybe you can be black. What are your bling? Nope, you stay in there. And I have Xavier's head in hiding in one of these. It's a feature. Okay, there, we'll full up. I don't know where the rest of my gravel is. There we go. Gravel. Purple would be nice. Let's see if we can manage a blue and a red. And get some purple. Because... Are any of you empty? No. You're just full of stuff. Oh, that's calcite. Let's grab you. Hi! I heard that. Da-da-da. We'll put Xavier's head up there too. And I want to pull the graphite, maybe the andesite out of here. And instead put our amethyst in there so I can find it. So I know it's in the purple shulker. And now we're full up. Let's color this one light gray. Lovely. Extra box. For the insight. Nice. And how about glass? Perfect. Oh, this one's full too. What do the blue eggs do? Inquiring minds need to know. I'm just gonna stick you in there for now. Also, light would be good. Oh, that's me setting rockets off like a maroon. There. Sleepy time. Da-da-da. Okay, thank you for bearing with my organizational. Also, you will notice, yes, I have 1000 XP. There were shenanigans happening on the server yesterday or the day before. Universal PvP type stuff. So that's left over. I'm sure as soon as I die the first time, I will cry. I will cry XP tears. So maybe we'll go like enchant a whole bunch of books today to use some of that. Okay, I'm gonna cut down just a tiny bit of our dark oak here, so we can add it to our palette. Okay, I should have labeled this video resource gathering in preparation for house building instead of actual house building, but you know, I know y'all love me anyway. We get, see, I got 2 saplings from that. Rude. I'm gonna move these guys out here. Sometimes it takes a generation or 2 for the Minecraft trees to be like, oh, you wanted saplings so you can regrow us? Yes. Yes, I did. And we're gonna go back and grab mending books too. I realized I got distracted. Are you, gimme? Maybe? All the saplings. Yeah? Little bit. That's 6. That's good. See, at least that tree gave us our saplings worth back. We'll spread them out a little more. Tank! What's up, friend? What are you doing? Giving me pumpkins. Oh, thank you. Thanks, prizes. I love it. Nice. We took a look at Tank's area, which I think is called Lost Area. It's super fun. Okay, where are my, like, green sapling type things? There we go. And food. And wood. Which will, anything that's not a log is going to go in crafted for now. Let's carry that with us. Oh, I'm excited about the pumpkins. Well, let's make... I'm a huge fan of jack-o'-lantern lighting. Da da da. Nice. Those of those, and we have let there be light and some seeds, which I actually do want to keep. I need to set up a little magically make bone meal station. Let's do that. Since I have wood that I'm not interested necessarily in keeping. So we'll make a composter. Oh, we should make 2. Make it fancy. Let's make it fancy. I keep forgetting I'm on a server with resources that are mostly easy to come by. Let's use our jungle to make a bunch of chests so I can make a bunch of hoppers. And we're going to go to the Nether today, I think. More jungle to make more chests. That should be all we need. Hoppers, chests, and yeah, nice. And horse. I have a feeling I'm going to be building a workshop into this wall because reasons. So if I were to put... No, your little head is in the way, my friend. There we go. That's the output. Right, super simple, basic, non-fancy things. Composters. Hoppers into the composters. Chest on top. Put stuff you want to turn into bone meal on top. That's it. That's how fancy that is. So now we can say, oh, look. The freaking thousands of flowers that I'm not actually going to need. I hope these compost. They do. Beautiful. I love it. And see, like, extra saplings. And look at all the pumpkin seeds I have. I could start a pumpkin seed shop. I am keeping our leaves for decorative purposes. But, like, yeah, we don't need that many pumpkin seeds. Nice. Heck, I could even set up an automated pumpkin farm. And that could be our bone meal generator. That would be fun. Not today. In the future. Okay, I feel a little better now that we have places to put some of this stuff. Taking the shears with us. One rail. That next on the list, trash can. For sure. But you never know. I might need one rail for some farm thing. Who knows? Okay, emeralds. And books. Let's go get some mending books for my gear before I get crazy. Yes. And even though we don't have infinity, I will keep some spots for arrows. Nice. What else was I going to go get? Oh, dear, you scared me. Thanks. Thank you, thank you. What wool do I need? I think I'm good right now. Or I'm looking at my roof palette. I mean, more brown, probably. Since I have managed to misplate. There it is. Well, let's put it in here. I mean, eventually I'll need more brown wool. Just a couple of stacks. Brown times like maybe 6 stacks. Yeah. You're awesome. This is why it's so cool to play on a server with people. Yesterday, we did a whole thing. If you're in the Cave Raiders Discord, you should check out Pix and Vid's channel. Because there's a lot of hilarious portraits of us as a gang. And I think I gave... Yeah. Tank has built privileges here. He's an admin, by the way. Or a mod. Operator mod. Yeah. And let's go get our mending books. Change in chat, too. Hello, friend. Woogs made you want to change it to the Dark Empire. Oh, I mean... That's really cool sounding. It really is the Dark Empire. Tempting. Where's our villagers? Here we go. Doop. Sir, I would like 1 of your mending books, 2 of your mending books, 3 of your mending books, 4 of your mending books. Nice. And I got emeralds yesterday by visiting one of the other farms on here. There is a fantastic paper farm. I wrote it down. Where did I go to do that? I don't remember. I'll remember in a minute. What? Oh, you're fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Okay. Da-da, da-da. I want to go to... Oh, visit mod. Okay. Ooh, let's do that. Nope. Well, let's go home. What? Do I need anything else from? What did I say? We need dark oak. We got that. I need to do a little bit of mining. So let's go home. No, visit. I mean, home. Home post. There it is. Sometimes you forget. Thank God there's tips and hints. Oh, I need to put rockets in my offhand will be helpful. We're using cheap rockets, folks, because I have fancy ones, but we saved them for running around with a gang. Okay, books can go back in there. Emeralds, there's our wool. Nice. And do I have... I do have cocoa beans. And thank goodness Winnie didn't use all of the jungle log. Let's just make a little temporary, like, thing here so I can get some brown dye, because I want to make a brown shulker box. Right? Technically, y'all are food. And do I... let's make an anvil. So we can do the things. Ooh, I got it right. Normally I get that recipe backwards. Where are we going to put you? Under here. Secret anvil. And let's put all of our gear. Because all of it's just generic protection 4. But it's a good start. And now it's all mending. Beautiful. And I put that shulker box up there. Now I can't open my thing. Okay, we'll put our light there instead. Do I have? I'm sure I have lanterns that I have scrounged from somewhere. There we go. Look, we're fancy now. Maybe I should build the workshop instead of the house today so we can operate out of here. Let's sleep. Okay. Mining. I don't need these to go mining. Or these. Remind me I'm putting these in the ender chest. And probably put precious wings in ender chest. The wings I'm wearing, you may notice, are infinity. They are available for purchase in the nether hub. So everyone would have access. Uh-oh, people are having a hard time. What do we need today? Oh, I should have put mending on my pickaxe. Derp. Let's go do the emerald thing. Because it would be super helpful to have that on a pickaxe, right? And when he has to remember where she was, it's where the museum is. Where's the museum? Let's ask the server. What museum in? Because the museum is pretty cool. And I didn't write it down. Like a derp. Chunk shop? No. Grand Mesa. Grand Mesa. Got it. I found it. I remembered. Let's go. Spend my whole life going back and forth to different regions. But hey, that's what's fun about Cave Raiders. Just FYI. Grand Mesa. Oops. Yeah, this is cool. See, so you get little bitty tours every time we're streaming. Welcome back to Grand Mesa. These are subject to the North Hills rule. Post office, marketplace, HMS Britannic. There's a steak farm. There's also a paper mill. And that's where we're going. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Very grandiose. I feel like I'm in a large, luxurious hotel. The museum is fantastic. This is it. This is like, I'll go to one where you can see stuff. An early series of unique fishing rods forged by Reina Coffee. One of Shaddai's welcome kits still offered today. A rocket from gift package from Spot. Christmas of 2022. So they're like this is my level of obsession. I love this. Celebrated foodstuffs 2021 to 2023. A rare sword given only to Cave Raiders veterans. Excalibur. Whether or not this is cola, it does grant speed 5. So, the museum is full of really cool stuff like that. You can come take a look around. But we are here for this East Utility Paper Mill. Collect cane from the chest, craft that into paper, and then sell it to all these guys for emeralds. So it's a way for community members to get emeralds. So we only need, we're just gonna, and I'll come AFK here later as payment for sure, since I'm sure it was Winnie that emptied the chest yesterday. I'm just saying. You take this and you turn it into paper, not sugar. Like so. And you come up to one of these guys and you say, "Hi, I would like some emeralds." There we go. We needed the 10. We'll put that sugar cane back. Thank you, game. Yeah, I'll come overnight. I'll come overnight there so it's loaded. Dun, dun, dun. They're also, the steak farm is fun here. Steakhouse Steak Farm. This is actually really cool. Oop, off. Winnie doesn't kill herself. Oh, and I forget it's far. It's alright. We'll go while we have the... I should really keep soul speed on my boots all the time. Someday... What I was like, oh, what did I use XP on? We combined armor with books, which is great. I can't. There we go. Ow! Ow! Okay. Dangerous for Winnie to do things like that. Okay. This... Nope. Eat. This is the pickup. Pick up your steaks and your leather. But if you come up here, you do your AFKing. We have a regular cow spawner. And a moo cow spawner. Ta-da. And they do a little wander off the edges. And eventually they get washed into the cow cooker, which is very nice. I AFK'd here yesterday for maybe 20 minutes and got a stack of leather, which was what I was working on. Because I wanted to be able to make books because we want to make our own enchanting area in the casa. But that's it. And so if you take everything in the chest, please also just hang out for 10 minutes or so and let it repopulate. So the other folks can come get stuff. Right? Nope, that's up is the tap water. Swimming. There we go. Winnie's no longer allowed to fly in hallways. Almost died twice yesterday. It's a feature. Da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. There's some bad things in here, but it's fine. We're running. We're running and we're running. Leia welcomes you to Grand Mesa. Sneak over this until we get to the bubbles. Everybody has judicious use of bubble columns and like the honey ladders, which are fun. There's also a post office, a marketplace. What else is here? HMS Britannic. Kelp plant, MK7. MK2, kelp plant, MK2. This is amazing. Like, look how big the farms are back here. That's so cool. Okay. There's also an XP farm somewhere. But we are going to... Oh, and there's also, like, recycling. Free stuff. Etc. Dirt. Leave a little. Take a little. What we got? Depth strider, piercing. That's nice. Copper. One lappy. I think the lappy's mine. Okay, home posts. Nope, we need to go buy the book. Go to Dragon. There are many other villager trading areas. Some with, I think some with better deals too. Oh look, 9. Thank you, sir. And we can put that on our pickaxe and go mining. It's all a process. Dun dun. And up we go, maybe. Ouch, that left a mark. So dangerous for Winnie to wear rings, just saying. Okay. Let's go back into our regular armor. Put mending on our pick. Save the paper. Keep a shulker box in our pocket. And I'm going to move our lanterns into, not bling, probably crafted stuff. There we go. So that I can leave like 2/3 of our cobble here. Because we're going to be digging for diamonds just for a minute. Or what else do we need? Wonder if I should get some. Should we see what's up here? This is the edge of our claim, right? It's dark. I'm not sure shaders would help me. But I do have our up marked. Up, down, so that should lead me back if I need it to. Mostly I just want to kind of light up the immediate area here. And take a look at what we're dealing with. Look, it's like a perfect staircase. I hear a Skeletor. Whee! We want to be able to see all this. Like, how crazy is this? Hello, sir. Nobody wants you. Go away. Oh, fun with creepers. Just want to see how... This is huge. Holy cow. Hi. What are you... Tank. My friend. Pie! Thank you. I love the pumpkins. It's like autumn treats. Ooh, glow squid. I realize we have a glow squid farm. But that's too good not to pass up. Okay. That is the outline of our water. That's amazing. Holy crap. I don't know what we're going to do in here. Something. We'll leave this water here for sure. But decorate it. I think we might do like some kind of lush cave-ish thing. Let me prevent creepy things from wandering over this way. There we go. Light up your caves. I do have a couple of quality of life mods on here. They're just client-based. One of them is a light overlay. Anything that's green is not spawnable. Anything that's red is tremendously spawnable. So you can be in an area and see whether or not you have done a good job spawn proofing. See, like, something could spawn up there, but we don't care. It's nice. Okay. Let me go down into the depths because I do want to do a little bit of mining. If I can get back to my area over here. And maybe do that. And this. Oh, thank you. Okay, sometimes it helps to have... You're awesome. It's good. Most I just don't want stuff spawning on my head. That's the best. There we go. Then prizes? Oh, unbreaking thing. Thank you. Awesome. I won't say no to that. That is very good. Very good. Is this where we came through? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, wow, this is so good. Let's turn off our overlay. And let's head down into the mines. No, I'm good, Time. Thank you, though. I have potions I can use. But right now, I'm going to go do mining. Bloop. Like you do. Okay, so I did pokey holes in this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Super boring. Tank? I'm just pulse pounding stuff. Because sometimes you just want to relax and do some mining in Minecraft. Ooh. That is gonna be... Is that gonna touch the others? Yeah, it is. Oh well. We won't miss a thing. We'll stop when we find our first diamonds. Yes, yes. And let's switch to these. Is this... That's smooth basalt. Is this another... Is this just a pocket of it? I thought that only happened with... Oh, this is my... Previously discovered amethyst. Okay, cool. Nice. Very good. Diamonds! And not even pity diamonds. It's good. It's a miracle. What if we should add the smooth basalt to our palette? Oops. That's okay. You do get pity diamonds. What? On this server, if you mine enough blocks without getting diamonds, there'll be one will generate for you. Which I think is very cool. I don't know how many blocks it is. Okay, we did find diamonds, and I said once we find them, we're going to stop. But I'm going to grab some more tuft while I'm here. Just a stack or two. I cleaned out a whole big... Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna use it as the foundation for the build. Where did my... I used all my torches, too. That happens. Usually what stops me is running out of torches. Your pickaxe is too powerful, sir. See, friends come along and help you do stuff. It's amazing. There. Oh, okay. I'm officially out of torches now. We're probably done. Hi. Oh! Pity diamond. Yay! Yay! Yay, pity diamond. Okay, we grab this redstone. And we'll head back up. Nice. Oh! Nice. Okay. And then with that. He's still digging. I got it. Thank you, thank you. There's a lot of cooperative building and projects that happen on the Bearcraft server. If you would like to join us, feel free to check out the links down in the description. No, you're fine. You're totally fine. You're fine. Hang out. We love the company. Dude. Although you're probably going to be bored while I build, so. Ding. Oh. Yay, daylight. Okay, let's do this. Let's do... Y'all go in there. Y'all go in here. The unbreaking is awesome. We're gonna put you in food. And then you can have this. And then I'm gonna fill my inventory with... Let's do tough. Andesite. What's our palette? I need more stone. And I don't have a whole lot of cobble. But let's do some of that. And some of that. And some deep slate. What else am I using? Let's really eat. Eat? That's eat! Oh, and the wool. Let's see. Yeah, here's the other piece of our palette, which is wool. That's kind of dark. I think we won't use the dark wool. Instead, we'll use that wool. What is... Somebody else is going to have to get that. And the tuft. Yeah. Only I think then I want to put these in order of darkness. Wow, the dogs. It's real. I think here. Put that here. Put that here. Yeah. Right? Maybe without this. Hold on. That's not bad. That's also not bad here. That's good. And then, wow, the dogs are making me bananas. Not sure why there's a doorbell ringing. Who knows? Okay. 10:30 in the morning? Who knows? Why? Why are people bothering us? The magenta terracotta. I'm still not sold on that, but we'll keep it. Yeah. But for right now, what we want to do is replace... Let's see. Let's just focus on the andesite. And where are my shears? Because I want to get rid of the wool. Some actual building. Because we can. And I think we want to go full... Wow, I don't know who's at my door. Or why they're still ringing my bell. 1 second. Mystery solved. Okay. Easy. So, my mom's birthday is very soon. And as a present for her, I told her I would get her car detailed. And I forgot that the guy was going to be here to pick up the car today. She's out of town. So I borrowed the car so that I could give it to him. Okay, we're just going to do mostly blackstone. Or should we do mostly tuft? I feel like maybe mostly tuft. That was the car guy to pick it up, and I'm streaming. Yeah. Mostly tuft. Because I thought it would be cool to have the black kind of come up, but I'm changing my mind. Yeah, that's nice. Because I want the stuff below the water to be the blackstone, right? With just a few little pokey up spots. So probably that would be all blackstone. Take my wool back. With maybe just a little of that. And then same thing here. All blackstone from this point down. And will we zhuzh it up with different versions of blackstone? Yes, of course. But not right now. Right now I'm just getting the shape in a block that is not wool. Oops. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe this corner is a little darker. See, we're actually building amazingly. And then this should all be blackstone, probably. We might use some fun versions of that we can purchase from some of the shops later. But yeah, I basically want this grass line to be the tuft. So most of this should be tuft at this level instead of blackstone. There we go. Woo, exciting. Maybe make that one. And it's important to me not to lose our shape here. It's why I do test building in wool. So I can get the shape that I want before I'm putting down blocks that are harder to manage. Okay, we're just going to make this brutally ugly right now. All blackstone all the time. Just to get it put in. Not that blackstone's ugly, just... And what we may do is go with some polished, some blackstone brick down in there. I think that would be a good addition. Okay. I at least want to get the foundation and the floor in for the first story. And we have to make a decision whether or not this is going to be 3 blocks of foundation. That's where I'm a little torn. Or if that scale would be too high. Okay, we're going to make some little, like, maybe the corners. But everything else is tuft. And then we're going to sleep and look at this. Basically, I'm making a giant mob farm right now. I should probably get torches. What do we think? I think the corners would have blackstone. Maybe that much. And now I'm out and we need to go get some. How's that looking? I have no idea what to do about the porch. I'm torn because we have the bridge. I feel like it's a little, it only took most of the stream. Yeah, it's a feature. To get to building. That's typical of me. Like, I gotta flail around and decide what I'm doing. I think we want... Hi. I think we want, pale wood floors. Hold on. I got some of this. The pale oak. But I want to look at it. And let me grab more cobbled deep slate. I'm sorry, I keep calling it blackstone and it's deep slate. Derp. Although a super low layer of blackstone probably wouldn't be terrible. Now, here's where I'm not as sure. I love this shape, but do I want it sticking out and coming down the mountain this much? I think I do. I think I will terraform around it. And not worry about it right now. Because I want it to come down. You know how, like, I don't want the side of the block there. Like, it should look solid, right? That it has been put down into the terrain. And not just, like, sitting on top of dirt. Looks weird to me. I'm sure I'm not the only person that thinks that. Okay, that's not terrible, but it definitely needs some... You need some shape. Let's give it some shape. And probably shape like this and this and this and this. And this and this and this. And then do that. Right? Yes, that's lovely. Give me my stuff. Seeds. Torches. Put a torch in there? Sure. Why not? And some dirt. Right? And then this is all going to be, like, technically this will be the basement. So we'll figure that out as we go. The hardest part's getting the floor plan done. Building is not hard. Planning is hard. And I have found over the years, if I do not spend enough time planning, I do not have as good of a time. Okay, now let's do this. I do think it needs to be 3 tall. Yeah. Oh, tank is tiny. Nice. Still don't know what we're doing about stairs here. I think we're going to do a porch. That'll have to be... something, something, something. I don't know. I want a porch. Let's see. But then the stairs have to be out there. Oh, we could do something up the side. The doors go right there. Double doors. Thanks. Oh, having a coughing fit there. That's doors. In fact, let's make doors. Ouch. Because I've never looked at pale oak doors. Do we like those? Ooh. With the cherry. Why do y'all look like 2 different colors right there? That's weird. Try that again. There, that looks like the same. I think that's okay. That'll be a nice contrast. Right? Right. Stairs. Stairs. Maybe we compromise. Maybe the porch is like this. I'm having a problem with it being too bulky out there. And then get some cherry wood. No, what do we want? Stairs. And they need to be... If I were smart, I would have made a freaking stone cutter. Bueller. There we go. That'll help. Deep slate? No, we definitely want tuft. I love that we have tuft stairs now. Come across the bridge. I don't think it's a problem if we have... What do? Kind of want it to go... something like this. Like, interesting. Right? What? You want me to move that? Too wide? Could do something like that. Like, I'll flub with the details later. But I do think I want a little crooked entrance. Because I want this house to have whimsy to it, right? So if I do like something like that, and that gives me a porch and a way in. And what wood do we want as the floors? This is what I don't know. Like, that looks fantastic with the gray, but we're not going to see the gray. The primary building block's going to be... Yep. The cherry. So maybe the porch is brick. What's he hunting? Talk to me. Like, this would be... I'm gonna, like, throw in some room dividingness here. Because inside is very different than outside. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. Me likey. And then in here, this is tower. Don't know. I think we'll keep our floors the pale. And definitely, oops, 3 high. That is wool. That is andesite. So and so. Okay, sleepy time. And how? Where did I? There it is. I'm like, what did I do with all the andesite? Jeez. We're making progress. And the inspiration build had much harder lines. Like it had these really hard lines of division between these, but I'm not sure. Like from a distance, I think we need less harshness and more zhuzh. I don't even know. What does zhuzh even mean? Gotta zhuzh it. Like so. Maybe one there. And then these would be brighter. I'm trying to make it brighter in the middle and darker on the corners because that's the way buildings wear. So should we occasionally have a piece of tuft come right up to the edge? Yes. Especially in little dark, damp places. This is too, like... Whoop. And I could do this for hours, right? But mostly what we want is from far away for the lines to not be as harsh. I think that's good. That's a good start. Let's look at it from across the pond. And this is where I get torn. I'm like, the foundation is so good, and if it were 2 more blocks high, but then hard to get into the house. And then it occurs to me I should just have the bridge just arch up to the porch. Like, why does it have to go down? It could just be up, and this could be a big porch, and I'll have to set my brain on that build problem as well. Definitely want the pale oak for the floors on this first level, especially. And I should probably make a little way to get in there. This is all like... Is there going to be basement stairs right here? Probably not. Are there going to be basement stairs? No. But somewhere there will be. Each of these little rooms will go down. Is this the right height? I think for the scale of the build, this is the right height. I think making it any taller... But it's going to be a really tall build, so that begs the question, like, do I have the right anchor for the base? And that's a big pond, and how tall is it going to be? That's our first question. Okay, let me do that real quick. With some white wool? No, how about pink? Since that's what the house is actually going to be made of. Pie's tasty. Okay, so if we did... This is a tower. So if I said each floor is 7 blocks high. Do I have my wings on me? No. Uno momento. Por favor. Let's do this. Let me put on my actual elytra so I don't die when I jump off of here. And make a few more torches while I'm thinking about it. Oop, those can just live there. Why did my... Oh, did it break the lantern? It did. Rude. Okay, fine. Be there. Go to your home. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. At the kind of scale I'm talking about, I think our base needs to be 5 high, not 3. I think 3-story tower plus roof. And I'm basically just building like indicators of height, so we have something for my eyeball to say, oh, that's how big that's gonna be. Okay, that's tower. Then regular room would be something like this. That's 6, so that's the floor 5. Like my room's tall, 5 high, plus floor and ceiling, which is 7. So every floor gets 7. We allocate for 7 blocks per floor. 5 to live in, 1 for the floor, 1 for the ceiling. So that'll have a little gable roof. The tower is towards the back. This wall would be at 6 as well. And kind of join here. Right? That's not bad. Looking at the scale of the... And if we bring the water right up to it and build the walls straight down, 2 more blocks. Like, it's fine on this side, but when we look at the height over here... Ouchie tree. We just land in this one. Thank you. 2 more blocks up, and that gives me more room for a gradient. Yep. Okay. So... we take all this down. Because building with Winnie... it wouldn't be a Winnie build if I didn't build it and then tear the whole thing down, right? It's a feature. But that's why planning's important, too. Because I certainly don't want to have built the tower and then back up and go, oh, that's the wrong scale for the build. I should have made the foundation 2 blocks taller. That would suck. I should be able to reach all that. Give me all my scaffolding. Who knew building a cherry blossom house would be so complicated? But I want it to be pretty. And I have found, through my years of building, that taking the time to plan is huge. Okay, we don't have any spawnable blocks down here, right? No. We do in the pond area. Just throw a light down there. And did half of my scaffolding fall down here? Yes. Along with my wool. Okay. Always check your light levels. Okay, let's raise this floor 2 blocks. You didn't know we'd spend the whole freaking episode on floor. It's a feature. Can you? Oh, wrong button. Do like so. And then like so. That'll make this basement level nicer too, I think. Because it'll be taller. Not that we couldn't have dug down. Obviously. Okay, and now we will need 1 more block high. And let's just go ahead and put the whole thing as tuft. And I'll adjust the gradient later. Oh, or maybe now is the time to go to the wool. I mean, oh, to stone. That's what I should do. That's where we're headed, right? Eggs. Thanks. I can make a chickens. Nice. It's important. Chickens are important. Right? Okay, we'll adjust this too. And what did I say? Stone? That's 1. Oh, I like that. I think I like that a lot. Let me try to make this a little more blendy on this side. Something like that. So I do occasionally want the tuft to come up to the top. Should have put another thing of stone in there to cook. Hold on. Oh. I had just enough stone. And that's a pretty good blend, actually. We could maybe do... I need my... We could maybe break some of this up with the wool. Just a tiny bit. Let me find a better place for a staircase inside so we can get out. Also, that's not supposed to be there. Okay, let's look. It's gonna look big without the upper pieces. I think that's much better, actually. And I'm gonna whimsy the bridge. Yep. Yep. We're gonna make a whimsical kind of curved bridge up to the porch. Or door. I like the use of these kind of this not scaffolding, but the structured supports. Let's do this. If I were... We're going to do it in wool first, obviously. Obviously. Should I go light gray? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, doors, rockets, there we go. Light gray and gray. Let me get a little bit more of each. And some andesite. There we go. So, purely from a shape perspective. So let's get rid of these so it doesn't bother my eyeball. Like, we're just gonna wing... We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing putting a door. I need a front porch. So the whole house needs like... So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. 1, 2. No, you don't need to be that wide, right? So if we made something this size, doggos are barking. Okay, I'm gonna just make it out of andesite because that's what's in my pocket. It'll probably end up being wood at some point. So if that's our starting off point, trying to use words while I talk through my brain process. And I like the idea of scaffolding, but we need walls. as well. And can we put... I kind of want to do... Is that too dark? Watch this. Also, we need spruce fences. This is where I wish we had... Oh, that makes the mini spruce. That's cute. Where I wish we had the woodcutter, like that's in modded. Okay, because I need the darker wood. Let's try this. And I need stairs. I have a vision. There's a vision. I do have the stairs. Hi. Hi. More things. My pockets are full. Hold on. Bows. Thanks. Oh! Bringing me horsies! That's awesome! Hold on. Here. Leash them there. That's fabulous. Yeah, leash them to the fences. Perfect. Oh my god, I even have name tags. That's fantastic. We'll have to build them. Minecraft horses are older than your younger sister. So good. Oh, here, do you need these back? Dude, I have a couple of leads. I'm good. Let's look at their stats, right? This one is speed 8.6. Oh, they're all identical. That's right. Skelly horses are all the same. That's nice. They're so good. Thank you. The skeletons must have burned off, I guess. Oh, thank you. Nice. Very, very nice. I love them. I will hug them and squeeze them and call them George. Oh, you watch people build all the time? You really like it? Oh, cool. Cool. Pardon me. I like it when somebody does the whole process, like they're thinking and everything. Okay, here's what I thought. I'm taking inspiration from what Tank did earlier. And we want to do something like... Nope, it's the wrong way. Because if I did... And then we had... I can do this in the right order. Oh, maybe we need to do this. So they're Blendy McBlenderson? Yeah, let's do that. Sorry. but not samey. Oh, okay. This was good, but it needs to go back one. So we keep the scale the same. What goes next? Let's do tuft on this side, because it's maybe the dankier, darker part of the porch. I don't know. And the bit, yes. Yeah. I know there's no stair. What? Hi, Panda. Hold your horses. Panda kills me. Okay. I wish you could join. Do I have any deep slate? I do. There. How much do I love deep slate walls? I can't even tell you. Nope. We like the tuft. Is there a tuft like wall that doesn't have brickiness on it? Oop, wrong button. Ah, yes, that's what I want. My bad. It's funny, I don't mind the deep slate having the brick, but I don't want my tuft to have the brick. That's better. It's moss. Okay, and then... Yeah, no. She says no. Okay, then we're gonna do... something like... I'm gonna do this in wool, but the idea is to have it... I'll make it more whimsical, be more narrow later. Where's my... I need the rise overrun, so it needs to be kind of... Okay, we check the curve from here. Right? Ah, that's pretty good, actually. Just a smooth elevator. Right? That's our nice, and then I'll just make it out of our palette here. And it should kind of creepy crawl this way. Until it's even. So it's gonna start back here. Oop. Rest of my wool. Something. But it'll be slabs and spruce and all the different stones. So that I don't have to worry about front porchy things. And then this can be like an actual workshop and maybe storage. Build something into the side of the hill. And then the path around. The pond-ish thing. Yeah. It looks nice. Okay. And we're still doing... I think we're still going to do the pale wood as the primary. And this is still gonna be, where's the door? Where are the doors? This is important location making. I've lost my doors. But I put them in the building. I did. Might need those. Need my pie. Pumpkin pie. Okay, and depending on how big this room is. Oh, we didn't cook more stone. Let's cook more stone. That's what I need to go purchase from somebody, is a bunch of actual, or oh, I guess I could just go mining with a silk touch pick. That would be much smarter, wouldn't it? Rather than wasting fuel. We could take our silk touch pick out of our thing and do that. Okay. But for now, we'll use, if the door is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be here. Right? Oop. Just pretend these are like cherry logs or something. House, right? Entryway. Room divider. So much for our stairs. Bay window. Maybe I should move in 1 block left. Yep. Make those decisions now. Room divider. That's nice. Because otherwise this bay window will look crooked in this room. And this can probably be a too wide door, right? I should use wool for this. We're just doing shape right now. And probably spruce floors. Maybe. We'll test both. We shall sleep first. Making progress. I like the white at the entry. But I'm kind of partial to the way spruce looks with the cherry. Right now, all I need is a working surface. We can always change it later, right? Boom, boom, boom. Make sure I can get down there and up there. Oops. Kind of messed up my stairway there. It's fine. Wow, sometimes I forget that a stack of wood does not go very far. So let's do 2. Take 2 there, small. Yeah, I like this. I like that bridge much better. And should there be, I don't know where stairs are going, but I feel like there might be another room split right there, which gives that window breathing room. And well, there won't be andesite on the floor. That's just wall markers for me. It's worse before it gets better. And we haven't even started on things like the pop-outs and balconies and things that make our eyeball happy because it adds visual interest. And where am I going to put like a grand staircase? Probably this tower. Nice. Yay, we have a floor! And kind of a way to get downstairs. We'll have to work on that. And a notion of... I think I like how the foundation came out. The gradient. I will tweak it over time. Like that line is too harsh, right? Mm-hmm. We don't want no flat lines. That one too needs a little bit of zhuzhing. That's okay. We'll tweak that. And then I do want to put the guidance, floor height guidance things back, because that's going to help me. Still wear my wings? Yeah. It's actually going to help me immensely with scale. 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have done it facing in, but that's fine. And then let's do... It's definitely not going to be planks here. One, two, three. 1 and 1, 2. With some kind of little fun roof over here. Oops. Something, something, something. Okay. What's happening in chat? Wagaru's building a workroom, making the tavern, all kinds of exciting things happening. Okay, I think we did a great job starting. Five, 6. Is that really where we're headed? I think it is. Ouchie. So boring. I mean, there gotta be things like... this is why the wool is so important. Something, something. Front porch, something. Right? Hi, guys. My new friends. There are 4 of you. I think we should name you after the 4 Musketeers, right? Which Winnie's gonna have to use her Google Foo. Oh, the 3 Musketeers. D'Artagnan is technically the 4th. Or we could just name you Luffy and Ichigo and Naruto and Gintoki. I like that. It's a plan. I only have 2 name tags. Guess I'll have to go fishing. That'll have to be between episodes. Thank y'all very much for joining me. That is all the time I have for today. We did a little running around like crazy people on the server, but I think it's important to make use of some of the resources that are here and available to us, which I love. Thank you for the wool, folks. Made my life a lot easier in the planning stage. We got the basement built, the foundation, and the layout, and solved our complicated front porch problem by just making a funky bridge, which I'm really happy with. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. That helps me out. I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.